I thought I had to make this video about children and drinking. Does your child have a drinking problem? You know, the number of the consultations that I conduct, because parents come in and talk about, Dr. Flett, my child won't eat. My child doesn't want to eat. I'm worried. Can I put them on a supplementation? What can I do to make my child eat? Is there a medication to stimulate appetite? And I'm talking about children in the first couple of years of life, particularly under the age of about 4. And then to the same degree, they say, well, my child won't sleep. My child's got a sleeping problem. Is there something that'll help them sleep? And then, of course, we look at the growth chart. And often children have been to a clinic or a clinic sister, and rightly so, they've observed on the chart, they've looked at the weight. The weight is going below the line a little bit that you'd expect for the length, and there's a concern. So let me share with you some of the most important things that you can do as a parent to prevent this problem. Often what happens is a child has a sleeping problem. From the age of 6 months, the sleeping has not been completely put into a routine. Often that separation from a mother and a child, and getting a child to have a proper sleep hygiene. And as a problem, a child doesn't sleep, has difficulty, and unfortunately what happens is parents tend to use feeding and drinking, whether it's breastfeeding, bottle feeding, dare I say even giving juice to children, to try and help them sleep, using food and kind of liquid to sedate a child, and that's not good. And what happens is that it entrenches a behavior. A child drinks an enormous amount, whether it's milk or juice at night, and then they're not hungry during the day, so they don't eat. And what they've got then is a drinking problem. You know, almost like an alcoholic who is dependent on the calories they take in the form of alcohol. And it is not good calories. Sugar keeps children awake at night, stimulates the metabolism, compounds the sleeping problem, compounds the behavior problem. And as a result, parents' mental state of mind is not good. The ability to function during the day is impaired. So it's a simple matter of getting the sleeping right, stopping the drinking, and your child starts to eat. Don't give your child juice under the age of 2. There's no need to give additional calories. You'll find that your child is more likely to want to eat. And remember, they've learned how to drink. They've got to progress. They've got to be able to get rid of that bottle, start getting rid of the teat bottle, introduce sippy cups, spouts, wonder cups, closer to the age of a year. And make sure that they start to be able to chew and use the progression that they need to develop from an infant to a child toddler. So by doing that, you'll also reduce the number of ear infections. Bottles are one of those sources of infections. So from a parent's point of view, make sure that you limit the drinking. Then, of course, children drink at night. They have full nappies. They get nappy rashes. And it's a compounding problem. Try and deal with the sleeping problem right from the age of 6 months. That's my best tip that I can give you. If you want your child to progress and to eat and develop, try and reduce the amount of drinking. And from the age of 6 months, no child needs to drink at night. They may want to, but they don't need to. So get rid of the drinking problem.